Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. My guest today, Phil Cunningham, head coach of the men's basketball team here, and thanks for joining here today.
Aaron, great to be here.
And basketball season right around the corner. I know you're excited, fans are excited to get back in Trojan Arena and see what this team can accomplish this year.
Yeah, we're excited. We're in the end of our preseason camp, so the players are tired of playing against each other, ready to tip it off against somebody else, and the coaches too. But we've got a unique team in the sense that we've got 4 starters back and we've got 4 or 5 veterans back, but everybody else is almost brand new, including 3 freshmen and 2 junior college transfers. So we're trying to put it all together.
But having 4 starters from that team last year, it's got to give you some confidence that going into this season, having that team coming back.
Yeah, I agree completely. And those guys have played. You know, you talk about Jordan Bernardo and Alex Hicks and B.J. Miller. Throughout their careers, they've been on the floor, and you know, particularly Jordan from day one was an integral part of what we were doing, and then Javen Johnson being the 4th starter who started about the last 12 games of the season. So those guys are all really good, and their foundation is firm, and they know what we want to do, and they're all talented in their own unique way. But those next guys are going to be really the determining factor of how good a team we can be.
And of course, one of the big questions is how do you replace Person? And that's one of the things you mentioned, the starters there, but that was such a big part of the team for so long. And having your first season without him in 4 years, it's got to be something that's going to be something that you can handle there. So.
Yeah, Aaron, it's been strange just walking out there and not having him around. He was such a steady presence for us. Not only was he a great athlete, but was a really good student too. Was all conference academically throughout his 4 years. Was all Sun Belt basketball-wise 4 years in a row. Only the 2nd person in Sun Belt history to do that. Ended up being our all-time leading scorer and the Sun Belt's all-time leading 3-point shooter. So to answer your question, I don't think we replaced him. We've just got to have some other guys step up, and we've tried not to talk a whole lot about West because we don't want to put that kind of pressure on those other guys. But we've got 3 guys who have really shown promise at that position. Darian Adams, who is a guy who's been here, had a terrific scrimmage Sunday for us, and has been really steady in preseason practice. Charles Norman, a young man from Shelton State Community College, shot 43% on threes last year. He's really a big-time shot maker. Just got to figure some things out, like all junior college transfers. And then we've got a freshman, Spencer Rogers from Buford, Georgia, who we see as a next kind of Tat type. We call it West Tat, a type guy because he can really shoot it, and that's why we brought him here.
But you talk about the returning starters, and especially for you all, the end of the season last year, especially got Jordan back, and you saw that team and that core get better as the season went on. And even though things didn't end the way you wished it would have, they're right at the very end, so close, but didn't quite make it to make that return trip to the big dance. But, you know, it's got to feel probably good for you to see that carry on into this season.
So. Yeah, we changed our lineup. It was about 8 games in the league play, and moved BJ to the point and threw Javen Johnson in there, and that was a lot along the same time that Jordan was starting to get back and get healthy. And I thought down the stretch we were as good as anybody in the league outside Louisiana Lafayette. Now they had a special season, went 2-6-4 in the regular season, but after that we were as good as anybody in the Sun Belt. You know, Georgia State won the tournament, and we swept them in regular season play. They knocked us out in the tournament. So yes, what you said is certainly that there's a lot of truth to that in the sense that we've got some talented guys back. They've been through the battles in the Sun Belt. They know what it takes to win, and we're counting on them. I mean, we've told them, hey, this is your team. We'll only be as good as you want us to be. You've got to have buy-in defensively. You've got to have buy-in sharing the basketball, because when you have a talented team with a lot of guys that can score, selflessness has to be a big part of that. So I like where we are right now heading into the season.
And folks will get a chance to see you guys quite a bit there at the beginning of the season, because you'll be here. You will have some big road games there in the pre-conference area there. But talking about when folks can see you here in Trojan Arena starting things off. So
first of all, opening night is Tuesday, November 6th. The NCAA allowed all college basketball teams to move that up 4 days. Normally it's the second Friday in November. They moved it up to the Tuesday. So we have Fort Valley State coming in here, and then we go on the road for a couple tough games. We're at St. Louis, who's picked to win the Atlantic 10, and on a Saturday, and at ACC member Pittsburgh on Monday. But then we come home on Thursday, the 15th of November, a huge game for us. We've got Southern Miss coming in here from Conference USA, a game we've had a really good rivalry with them here in the last few years. So excited about them. But we have 7 home games in non-conference, the most we've had since we've been here.
So a good chance for Trojan fans to see you all in action before you get into the conference play. Good opportunity to folks to come to Trojan Arena and see the Trojans in action.
For sure, it's spread out. We've got about half of them in November, half of them in December. So it's a good opportunity to get out before everything gets going.
All right. Well, good luck to the team this season, and hopefully make that return trip to the dance like I know you guys want to. So thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.